Hey everyone, I'm very excited to tell you that I found a universal steering wheel control interface unit that works with my Kenwood stereo, and I'm able to use my steering wheel controls. I believe that this will work for the base model also. So it is the PAC SWI-RC-1. If you go to the PAC site, put in your information, like I did, and what type of stereo you have, which I have the Kenwood, it will give you what all you need to do. So it shows you what dip switches need to go where. This is the default. If you want to customize it, it also has a separate list of how to do that, which I might actually try to do that because I notice, even though it says right here that if you hit back it will mute, it's not muting for me. But the volume's working, the channel up and down, the voice, it goes to, like, I think on my phone I have Android, like Google Assistance or whatever. So if I hit that button, it'll go to Google Assistance and I can say, like, call mom, and it'll call my mom. So it is pretty cool. I just wish it had a mute button. The mode button on mine actually works too, and it switches between Bluetooth, Sirius XM, which I don't have, my USB, AVN, standby, so it switches between the modes. Here's the volume. And then changing the channel, which I'm sure in Bluetooth it'll probably change channel that way also. I haven't tried it yet. But let me explain something real quick, just to kind of help some confusion, just in case you are, because I definitely was at first. Thankfully I went with my electronic, I guess you could say, hunch, and figured it out first shot. So this is what it told me, what wires to hook where and all that stuff. Well, when I got the unit, it had two separate wire harnesses. It had this small one right here, and then it had this longer one. And it doesn't say which one's the small, which one's the long. Again, thankfully I figured it out first shot. So the wire that connects to your aftermarket stereo and this ground wire right there that it shows to go, the brown wire that goes to pin 3, which actually this right there should be down here because the pin 3 is right there, and this is one of the connectors that go to your factory stereo. Those two wires, this one and this one, are the only wires that I needed to use, that you should need to only use. But again, it depends on your stereo. That goes to this small wire harness. The rest of the wires go to the longer one. And let me kind of explain that real quick. I mean, this is really self-explanatory. So if you have a 2007 RDX Tech, and possibly even base unit, this is what you're probably going to be seeing. So most likely you'll be able to use this radio or this instructions, but I guess it also depends what stereo you have. But it should at least be the same on this side as you would hook it up. This side might be a little bit different because that's plugging into the interface of the PAC. So hopefully that made sense. So for me, the white red wire from the PAC unit went to this connector. And this connector is your hands-free link unit. Your hands-free link unit is right there. Just disconnect that wire harness, which is right here. I went ahead and tapped into the wire, but I'll probably just cut it and then solder it to that wire and all that good stuff. This connector right here, this would be a connector that is attached to your navigation CD-ROM unit, and I talked about that, about those connectors and stuff, I believe under my video that's named how to wire up your aftermarket stereo. So just kind of refer to that. I mean, there's many connectors to the navigation CD-ROM unit. So just kind of go by here. It is a 14-pin connector. It's the only 14-pin connector that is on that unit. And I believe, like, these right here don't even have wires to it. It's just number 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 4, 5, 6 do. So hopefully that helps. So anyways, I connected that to the green wire. And then right here, mainly, again, this wire shouldn't even be right here. It should be down here. So mainly you have the black and red from the PAC unit. This connector is to the factory stereo. It's up to you if you want to use it to power the unit, or you can do what I'm going to most likely do, and I'm just going to plug it to the positive negative side to my stereo wire that I used. That's just turning it on and off. So I hope this might help you when and if you get this PAC unit. Again, I'm really excited. I'm glad that I'm now going to be able to use my steering wheel controls. So, like always, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.